What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JB, aka the King of Soul, and today we got some Jordan 1s to look at. The Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. This is the Nike collaboration with Fragment Design. Before we get into the review, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. If you do dig the content, do me a favor, make sure you guys, hit that share button. These videos that we do on this channel are strictly for educational and review purposes. So if you do have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to leave a comment down below. But without further ado, let me just go ahead and get into the review. Now, this particular Air Jordan 1, this was released in December of 2014. It did come in your standard, Nike Air Jordan 1 box. The hype around this sneaker around that time, and not to this day, I feel like, it's just one of those things where it was just it looked just like any other Air Jordan 1, black toe. It just had like the hits of blue. You do have your, regular Air Jordan 1 box, and it does come in like that standard, white tissue paper. Now, this particular shoe, in my size, right now, if you go into the resale market and just check pricing, it's actually going for about $3,700 up to about $4,000. I'm not gonna say it's ridiculous, but considering what the sneaker is, I do feel like it is kind of overpriced, but that's what it is nowadays. It's all about hype and everything. But it has your, nothing too different. It looks like any other Air Jordan 1 silhouette. The thing that was different about this particular sneaker was actually around that time. The Air Jordan 1s that, Nike was releasing, the Jordan brand, the leather, the material that they were using on them, it wasn't really, that great, because this was actually released kind of pre, the whole Air Jordan 1 hype. It seemed like Air Jordan 1s kind of got popular probably about a year or two ago, and it just seems like the materials that were used on the Air Jordan 1s around that time were not that great. So what Fragment Design did when they collaborated with the Jordan brand, they kind of just took the Air Jordan 1 silhouette and just kind of enhanced it and just used quality materials and everything. Because I'll be honest, when you have the shoe in the hand, just looking at photos, it doesn't really serve you any justice. But once you actually have one of these in hand, you can see that the quality leather that they used on this is, pretty premium. So I'm not going to say that the pricing is actually ridiculous. I just don't feel like it's really worth the $4,000, but that's my opinion. But even looking at the sneakers, so this is the lateral side. So you have the same build out as any other Air Jordan 1 silhouette. And this is done in that color blocking as the black toe and things of that nature. Now, going towards the back, when you get to the panels here, you do have the panels that is dyed in that blue leather. You have your Air Jordan 1 Wings logo up at the top. Something that was slightly different on this shoe, you do have an embossing going towards the midsole of the sneaker. On the rear, you have this Fragment Design logo that's embossed. I feel like it was a good test, but at the end of the day, that's the only thing that I really see that's different in the shoe, other than the enhanced material quality. Going toward the mid, the mid panel here, you do have some leather that's dipped in white. The leather here, it is, kind of soft. I'm not going to sit up here and say it's shattered backboard or nothing like that. We're not going to do that. But at the end of the day, it is some quality premium leather. You do have your black Nike swoosh like you do have on most Air Jordan 1s. Then going toward the midsole here, it is dyed in that, painted in that white. And then, you have that little hit of blue. Going towards the front of the sneaker. So there's your toe box. Now the toe box, it does have some pretty good, smooth leather. Tumbles and everything. It's soft. So I get it. The material, the quality on here is even, like I said, this is before the whole Air Jordan 1 hype and everything. So even the Air Jordan 1s that we received kind of around this time, it's not like this premium, so it is soft. Then you do have like that black leather going around like the toe box. Now going toward the tongue of the sneaker, I can't remember if because I pre-laced my sneakers, like, you know, for my video review purposes, but I can't remember if it came unstitched, laced or not. But you do get your flat black laces, and they do give you an extra set here in the shoe. Try to dig it out. They give you an extra pair of blue laces that, like, you can swap, but me personally, I just feel like, you know, the black laces, it's good enough. Like, I don't really foresee a reason for me to swap the blue. I just feel like the black looks, you know, a lot better than like the blue, but to each his own. And then you do have your standard black, you know, nylon tongue that you will receive on, like, you know, any other Air Jordan 1. Then going towards the top of the tongue, you do have the black tab here, and it does have the Nike Air branding in blue. Going toward the medial side of the sneaker, pretty much the same as the other side. So you do have, like, you know, your blue hits here going towards like the panels on the back, black Nike swoosh, and then of course, like, you have that smooth white leather. Then going towards the toe box, of course, you have like that black. So pretty much consistent with the same side as the other, as the other side. Going toward the back, so of course, like, you know, you do have like this blue tab that kind of, like, you know, connects both you know, the Nike swooshes and everything. And it does have, like, you know, that hourglass effect that we look for. Now, another thing that was different on this sneaker, so like any other time when we receive Air Jordan 1s, you will have like an insole that does have, I'm not gonna pull it all the way out, but on the insole, like, it have, like, you know, like the Nike Air, you know, branding on, you know, the insole. But on this one, they actually went with the Fragment design logo, and I feel like that was a pretty, you know, decent touch considering, you know, the collaboration and everything. But overall, pretty dope sneaker. This is the left one, so pretty much like the same as what you would expect, you know, just like the other shoe. So there's the lateral side, there's the front, there's the medial, pretty much the same. And it does have, like, you know, the embossing on the sneaker just like the other one. And then does it have the Nike? So on this sneaker, it does have like the Fragment design logo on the insole as well. But yeah, man, overall, dope shoe. Considering quality and everything and the color blocking, I would give this shoe a 10 out of 10. As far as like the resale pricing and everything like that, I mean, to each his own. But at the end of the day, I do think that it does have, it's a good shoe. Don't get it twisted. It's a good shoe. But is it really worth, like, you know, the $3,700, $4,000 for this shoe? No, I strongly disagree. Excellent quality leather and everything, but I feel like this is one of those sneakers where it was, like, you know, about hype. The actual shoe itself, like, you know, as far as like sizing, I would say stick to, you know, your, you know, it's true to stay true to size. I don't foresee a reason, because the comfort and everything is just like any other Air Jordan 1, nothing changes. It doesn't fit, you know, snug or anything like that. These fit true to size, so I don't really foresee like a reason for you to actually, like, you know, go up or down, anything like that. But overall, man, like, yeah, good concept, you know, good quality materials and everything. But before we go, I'm gonna get you guys a B-roll in on foot like I always do. But make sure you guys, you know, stay engaged with me. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everything is at the King of Soul. If I missed anything on the sneaker, if you want to highlight something, or if you have any questions about anything, definitely, you know, you can leave that down in the comments. But I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys a B-roll and on foot. But again, as always, thank you guys for tuning in. But until next time, see you later.